Guys, welcome back, and it's review time, and today we're talking about Prada Carbon. Okay, so let's first of all start this YouTube video, the first one in about 8 months, with some controversy. What better way, huh? What better way? So, Prada Carbon, what does it smell like? Well, a lot of people say it smells like something called, Dior, Sauvage? Dior Sauvage? Is that the one? Yeah, that one. So, a lot of people say that it smells like Dior Sauvage, and can I see that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. For and against, though. For and against. It does smell like Dior Sauvage. There is no denying it. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that would speculate that it doesn't, and they both have their own, composition and chemistry, and that is true. That is true. But do they smell similar? Yes. Yes. So when someone says Dior Sauvage smells like Prada Carbon, they're wrong and they're right at the same time. It just depends on who's around, really. If it's a cologne fanatic that knows the insides and outs of cologne, then yeah, he's going to tell you that it is different. But other than that, to the average Joe, to the casual cologne person, or to the average person that just walks the street and smells what you're wearing, then it's the same. It's going to be, well, very similar anyway. But yeah, controversy starting off. Ooh. So let's break this one down then. Let's see what it's made of, see what the composition of this cologne is. See what the top notes are, the middle notes and the base notes are. And let's go, let's do it. Now, this is going to seem very unprofessional, but I'm going to look at my computer. It's got all the lists of what goes in it, but just bear with me on that. So, completely unprofessional, isn't it? Really is unprofessional. So the top notes are bergamot, pepper, and the middle notes are lavender, metallic notes, and a bit essence of coal is apparently used in it. And finally, the base notes are patchouli and ambroxan. Now, apparently, ambroxan is one of the best base notes that you can have out there. It's one of the nicest smelling. It's a compound that we've created, and it's a chemical compound that we've created, and it's an artificial one. It's not a natural one like, smell of rosehip or something like that. It's something that we've made up, but it smells amazing. So they've got that as a base note in this, and well, it works, doesn't it? Because it smells amazing. So that's a breakdown of it. But what does that mean to the average person? What does that mean to the person that's going to go and buy a cologne bottle? Well, it simply means that it goes hand in hand with a suit and a tie. If you want to go to a meeting, or you want to go to an interview, and you want to wear something that complements your suit, then Prada Carbon is the one to wear. It's the one that I wear anyway, and it's just got that sort of professionalism, but also a little bit of je ne sais quoi. I don't know what word I was looking for there, but that sounded funny, so I'm keeping it. But yeah, it works well with a suit and tie. So I'd go and get it if that's your aim for a cologne. So, is the cologne good or is the cologne bad? Well, I can safely say, and hold on a sec, I've got to go and get the cologne bottle for this, because I want to smell it. I want to smell it. Yep, exactly how I remembered it. One of my best colognes. In fact, no, I'll go on record as to say that this is my #1 cologne at the minute. This is my number one cologne. I mean, it's just, if you can imagine taking all of the best notes of a cologne and combining them in one bottle, then that's this. I mean, everyone at the minute is raving about Dior Sauvage, and this is very similar, very, very, very similar to Dior Sauvage, but there's subtle differences. There are subtle differences that I can notice, but ultimately it's just that cologne type, you know, like Prada Carbon, Dior Sauvage. They've both got it. It's just that manliness about it. It's that professional. I think I keep using the word professional to describe it. I don't know why, but it does. It just has that kind of elegance to it, I suppose, but also quite manly at the same time. So it's just my number one cologne, guys. I mean, there are others in my collection that I do love to wear, but when I'm going out, you know, and I'm wearing a suit and tie, and I want to be professional, and you know, I want to look good at the same time, then it's Prada Carbon for me. It just is, and yeah, my number one cologne, guys. So there you are, here for the first time. It's great when people get it wrong. See, a lot of people out there that think that they know it, they'll come up to you and they'll go, "It smells like Dior Sauvage." And I'm one of these guys, you know, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're wearing Dior Sauvage, yeah, it's great." But with this, because it smells like Dior Sauvage, but it's not Dior Sauvage, when a woman comes up to you and they go, "Ooh, that's Dior Sauvage, isn't it? I love that smell," you can say, "No, you're wrong. Get away from me." Obviously you wouldn't do that, but you'd have the ability to have that banter in which they've got it wrong, and then it's like, "Oh, well, what are you wearing?" And you'd be like, "Guess." I'll think, "What is it? What do you think?" And people like that kind of conversation more than, "You're wearing Dior Sauvage." I say, "Oh, great, brilliant, cheers." You know, so that's why I like it. It's just fun. It's very similar to Dior Sauvage. It smells absolutely fantastic in its own right, but also it's fun because people think that they know what you're wearing, but no, they don't. And it's great. But I do have visions of this getting a bit more mass marketed, and I can foresee people, you know, buying this as much as Dior Sauvage and the likes of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's Prada, isn't it? So it's a popular thing. But anyway, that's the overall review on it. I mean, it's a great cologne, and I want to buy more bottles, and I want everyone to smell like it. I don't, but it's gorgeous. So look, guys, it's a fantastic cologne, and it's my number one, and that about ends it here, really. So check back. Hopefully next week we'll have another video done. But yeah, check back next week, and we'll see what else we've got. So as well as a new intro on this YouTube channel, I've also got a little outro that I've cooked up, I've made up. So here it is. Tickle that like and punch that subscribe. Not bad, is it? Not bad. Tickle that like, punch that subscribe. Punch it square in its face.